Destination for engaging in discussions on wealth, health, and family life. Join us every Tuesday and Thursday for captivating conversations that you simply can't afford to miss. Delve into the secrets of success, learn valuable health tips, and gain insights into building strong and fulfilling financial connections. Here's the thing though, don't just watch. Actively participate and interact with experts and fellow viewers in real time. Mark your calendars, set a reminder, and get ready for an enriching live streaming experience that will leave you inspired and empowered. Don't miss out. Tune in to the Introducing Tracy live stream chat on Tuesday and Thursday at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. We'll see you there. Introducing Tracy Live Stream Chat, the ultimate destination for engaging in discussions on wealth, health, and family life. Join us every Tuesday and Thursday for captivating conversations that you simply can't afford to miss. Delve into the secrets of success, learn valuable health tips, and gain insights into building strong and fulfilling financial connections. Here's the thing though, don't just watch. Actively participate and interact with experts and fellow viewers in real time. Mark your calendars, set a reminder, and get ready for an enriching live streaming experience that will leave you inspired and empowered. Don't miss out. Tune in to the Introducing Tracy live stream chat on Tuesday and Thursday at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. We'll see you there. Introducing Tracy Live Stream Chat, the ultimate destination for engaging in discussions on wealth, health, and family life. Join us every Tuesday and Thursday for captivating conversations that you simply can't afford to miss. Delve into the secrets of success, learn valuable health tips, and gain insights into building strong and fulfilling financial connections. Here's the thing though, don't just watch. Actively participate and interact with experts and fellow viewers in real time. Mark your calendars, set a reminder, and get ready for an enriching live streaming experience that will leave you inspired and empowered. Don't miss out. Tune in to the Introducing Tracy live stream chat on Tuesday and Thursday at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. We'll see you there.
Hello. How is everybody doing on this beautiful Thursday? Okay, I got my sister circle. I got people on Instagram. Hi, Instagram. How y'all doing? Hey, Tay. Hey, Kiki. All right. So, just to get started just a little bit, I want to wait for some more people to come on onto the platform. We're not going to wait too much longer, but I just want to give some more people some opportunities because I did not start right at 9. However, hey Kiki, look at you showing out. So the topic that I have for tonight, I really was thinking, okay, we did the vision board party. We put it out there what we're gonna be manifesting. We talked about what we want in our 2024. Then we talked about last Tuesday about ourself. We always family, kids, spouse. We always put them first. We always, think about how it's gonna benefit them before us. But then we had to come back and go, let's retract this. Let's talk about us. What are we doing? Are we speaking over ourselves? Hi, Sissy. How are you doing? Thank you for being here. If you can, please sprinkle me out into the metaverse so that we can have some more people to jump in on the live. I'm doing the same thing on this side. Join us. Or should I say we're live? So tonight, see, I really can multitask. However, when it comes down to all them different screens and buttons, I'm like, okay, which one do I press? So tonight I really wanted to ask you, are you preparing yourself for what you have manifested for? And if you are preparing yourself, I know you're like, Tracy, wait. Today is just January the 4th. What do you mean by preparing? The year just started. Like, cut me some slack. You know what I'm saying? I get that. But just because I'm using the word preparing does not mean that you cannot prepare it early on. You know, just think about it as a baby. For some of us, first we have to get pregnant. You've already decided that you want to get pregnant. Y'all both saying, okay, let's get pregnant. Then you get pregnant. And then you're carrying the baby for 9 months. Your body is preparing itself each day for this baby that you are carrying, right? And you are mentally preparing for this baby too, because your first trimester, you're already thinking, is it a girl, is it a boy? Names, room, decorations. When you're due because you already went to the doctor. They say, oh, this is going to be a summer baby. So now you're like, okay, we're going to need, onesies. We're going to need no jacket because it's the summertime. So we don't need an infant or a newborn baby coat. We need summer clothes. We need shorts. We need plenty of socks. So it's like, what are you doing to prepare yourself? So what I did was I brought my vision board from my room and I got it sitting in front of me because I want to just give a demonstration of what I'm preparing for, like how am I preparing myself? So, for example, my first one on here on my list is about my business for my children. Well, I have life insurance for them. So I'm pretty much that's already started. Now, in the future, I'll probably look at another policy. So instead of having 3, I'll get a fourth policy and increase the wealth of that. Hey, Sissy, thank you so much for joining. If you could, sprinkle me out into the metaverse, share, and get your friends, be my friends, and I'll jump on this live so we can grow together. Tonight's topic, we're talking about, are you prepared for what you manifest for? So I'm just giving an example of what I have on my vision board and how I'm preparing myself. And that form of fashion comes in so many ways of preparing yourself. You don't like savings. For example, I said that I was going to start saving more money. So I increased it to $250. But I don't want it to go into an account that I already have. I want it to go into a new account. So I've already prepared for it. How did I prepare for it? I opened up a new savings account and I put $100. So now all I have to do is put an additional $150 in there for the month of January, and I will have my $250. So I prepared myself by opening the account, and I opened my account online with Navy Federal Credit Union. So I'm, using that and saying I'm preparing myself for this savings. I am determined to have $5,000 by the end of this year in that account. But for me to have $5,000 into that account, I have to put in this $250. And honestly, I think I'm really going to put, again, distill the $150 in there, because I just put the $100 in there to open it up. Like, anytime you open an account, it requires you to have some funds in there. Some accounts require you to put, I think some savings accounts, they may say $1, they may say 10, whatever you want to put in there. But I put 100. So at this point, I'm like, I can put 150, have the 250, or I can put the 250 along with the 100 that's already in there. That just gets me $100 closer to my $5,000. So that's how I'm preparing for that savings. And then my next one is family travel. How am I preparing myself for my family travel? Well, I thought about that. I was like, do I put up another $100 into another account and say that that's savings for travel? Or do I plan a trip the end of the year and start paying on it? So right now I'm still up in the air, but I have it written down with those two ideas. Either open additional savings account and save the money, or go ahead and book a trip and pay on it monthly. So that's how I'm working on that one. Now, my business, as far as let's see, I said as far as more supporters, I have been engaging and I have been back active on my platform to get new followers to follow me and to help grow my page with engaging with them so they can engage with me, and likely of someone from their side start following me, so then that way we could become friends and build, how the pyramid go. A lot of you already know, if because you're on this platform, you can't just be here and not be here. Be here and not be here, you're not going to have that much engaging. But if you engage and you interact and you show up and you're committed to it, then you grow. And then you grow on multiple platforms. Look at my baby all grown up. Light bright. Okay. You have to give me a name. Because when I read this, I was like, look at my baby all grown up. I need to know who I'm talking to. But thank you. But and then as far as like a new home, the only way I'm preparing for a new home right now, because I'm not really in a position to just say, okay, I'm ready to buy a home. I'm not there yet. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to keep my credit A1, or keep improving it, so when the day come, then I can purchase a home, and at least the credit won't be an issue. How about that? Okay. And as far as introducing Tracy, I have literally branded everything that I do. If I put a picture up, I brand it with Introducing Tracy. If I put a video up, I brand my video with Introducing Tracy. On every social media platform that I have, if I have something or post something, I am putting my signature on it everywhere I go. I'm making a footprint mark everywhere I go. I want people to go, who is Introducing Tracy? I didn't see this. Who is this person? Let me find out who this person is. Hi, Marcy. Hey, Wendy. Thank y'all so much for coming and showing up. If y'all could share me out into the metaverse so that everyone else can be blessed with this live, I appreciate y'all. Hold on. I need to move my camera over just a little bit. On Instagram, it's like my face is getting cut off a little bit. Well, wait a minute. Y'all, these screens are so tricky. I'm gonna have this down to a T by March. Okay? By March, this ain't gonna be an issue. Let me see. If I scoot over this way, is that better? Okay. I'm over here adjusting my life, y'all. But yeah, I just want, I want everybody to just take the whole month of January, continue what you're doing as far as working on yourself, working on your manifesting. You already manifested, you're working towards your goals. So I want everybody to stay where you are with that. But I also want you to also put in the extra work of how are you preparing yourself? Because even though you're manifesting and you're asking, and yes, God is going to deliver, but you still have to be prepared. Like, you have to prepare yourself. Like, I want to lose additional 30 pounds. I can't just go, God, please make me smaller. Please make me skinnier. Please make me thinner. But then I'm still like sitting here eating. So what have I started doing? I have a stepper. I'm over here stepping it out. I'm working it out. You know, in the morning time, I got my Apple Watch back on and it's actively taking my steps. I'm holding myself accountable. I'm checking my watch every hour. How many steps have I had? If I don't have enough steps, then I'm getting up, I'm dancing, I'm stepping, I'm getting on that stepper. I'm trying to get them steps in. So it's just, you have to put in the work that you're asking God to bless you with. So you have to prepare yourself. And then the other thing on my vision board, the third piece that's on the wall that I forgot to take down, I put on there that I would like to, no, not like, I will be married. I will be some Mrs. someone to my partner. I'm not putting a timestamp on there because God has put it on his heart to marry me or to ask me to marry him. However, I am gearing myself up to be the wife to this man. And for me to do that, how am I preparing myself? I was married 20 years ago. So, marriage 20 years ago, I am not experienced. How am I preparing myself? Well, I'm reading. I'm reading a lot of books that are talking about marriage. I ran across a book, How to Pray for Your Husband, 31 Days of Praying for Your Husband. And I found the one for the wife and the husband at the same time. And I was not even looking for it. I go to Ross, and I'm one of those people. I'm always looking for books. And if anybody know, the best way to buy books is not from a bookstore. I'm sorry, Barnes and Noble. I love y'all. I'm not throwing no salt. I'm just saying, I have gotten really great books from Five Below, Ross, and places like that. Burlington's one time I've even got some good, Dollar Tree, I've gotten some good books from there. So I always go and look at the aisle that has that information, and I get these books. And when I ran across this one, I was just like, it moved me because it was like 31 days of praying for my husband. And it's a little, I mean, for 31 days, the book is a little thick, you know what I'm saying? But mind shift. And then also within mind shift, even when I'm talking to my friends that are in relationships or in commitment relationships, I listen to them, and I listen to a lot of them that are married. And some of them do not refer to them as we. They say, well, he or I or he. But I'm setting my mind to say we. We, ours, those. Because I want this to be a partnership for the both of us. I want to already have that mindset that I don't have to make this decision by myself. I want the decision to be made as a couple. Do they got a praying for? Look, I buy Markel. Don't play. I got both. So I have the husband and I have the wife. I found both. And I bought them because if I have mine, he doesn't have his. He don't know how to get his. He can't find it. I'm already prepared. Are we praying together? Are we going in this together? So I already got that. But I did that for several reasons because I'm preparing myself for this season. Oh yes, send that through. Okay, Markel. But yeah, I am preparing myself for this season. I am asking for a lot. And with asking and with putting in work, I have to put in a lot of work. When it comes down to taking care of a home, I know how. On the strength of being an independent woman or a single woman, I've had to learn how to, cut the yard, trim hedges, take care of my home, cook for my son and I. So those are things that are just added bonus qualities that I already have. Now I have to learn how to share those qualities with my partner. And those are things that you're just not going to learn. Like, you have to go by experience. And some of these books that I have, they speak on knowing each other's strengths and knowing each other's weaknesses and holding each other not accountable, but supporting. It's like a beam, like being a support. And to be able to give support, you have to be able to receive support. And a lot of people don't know how to receive it. And I was one of those people where I did not know how to receive help. And that was one of my lessons in life, back when I was younger. You know, I don't think it was my ego. I don't think it had nothing to do with my pride. It just was hard for me to accept someone's support because I thought everybody was out for their capital gain. Whether it's like, okay, if I support you, what are you going to do for me? But there are some people out there that will support you for free, for nothing. Okay, sis, thank you so much for stopping by. And God bless you too, sissy. Thank you. So, yeah, you just, it just took me back to go just like, has anybody thought about what can I do to be a better mom? You know you're a great mom. And even if you change nothing about you from what you have already done, I feel like we can still grow to be better than where we are today and where we were yesterday. And only you can sit down and write those things down as far as like, what do you want to do? Like for me, everyone tells me I am a great mom. I was in the store today and I was getting some stuff from Kroger's, and my daughter, it's the middle of the evening, afternoon, so she's in the basket and she's content, she's happy, but I started playing I Spy with my little eye, the number 12. And she's like, I'm like, where's the number 12? And she's like, there it is. And I'm like, I spy with my little eye. Can you find the red? And she's like, red. There it is. And I'm like singing as I'm going down the aisle, getting things that I need. And this lady, and she comes strolling by. And then she came back and she said, honey, you are a great mom. And I said, well, thank you. And she spoke to Lariah, and all of y'all know Lariah, so she spoke to Lariah, and Lariah said, hello. And she said, you are a really pretty young lady. She said, thank you. And she's like, she's pretty, and she's, well-mannered. She was like, if ain't nobody told you, I'ma tell you. I don't even know you. You are a great mom. And I really needed to hear that. Like, I know I'm a good mom, but with a complete stranger that just saw me being a parent for all of a few seconds, to just stop and to tell me that did something to me. Like, it moved me, because it was like God sent her to me to say, you are a great mom. Because sometimes I'm trying to come up with material for my subscribers, or I have a contract with Alcorn State University where I teach a business training class. So I have to come up with my own material for my seminars. And it's not stressful, but it make you think. I have to think about what the next person needs and want from me. So with me having to come up with my own material, it does take a little more time. And it's time that I take away from my daughter to be able to produce those things for my obligations that I have. And I'm like, Okay, am I giving her enough of my time? Am I doing enough? Am I doing too little for her? Am I focusing on too much? Am I doing too much? Do I need to stop? Like, this is just January 4. And it's like this year hasn't even started. So, do I need to scale back or do I keep pushing forward? And with her stopping telling me that, and for what we've done today, I'm going to keep going. I think that was just the devil trying to get in my head and stop me from doing what I am doing. Because I said this year, after listening to a couple of my lives, I said, I haven't publicly said God did this for me. I have said I'm on God's journey. I have said that I'm living a different life, a different leaf in life. I have stated that if it wasn't for God, but am I putting God with my brand? Is God in my brand? And I said, you know what? I'm adding God to my brand. So by me adding God to my brand, I constantly bring it up. I constantly add my journey with God in my brand. When I post something and I'm talking about the things that I've overcome already, if it wasn't for God, I wouldn't be where I am. If it wasn't for God putting me where I am today, I wouldn't be able to be here. So, yes, I am doing enough. I am a great mom. And long as God continue to order I walk in his steps and not my own steps, I'm going to say it like that, then the devil is going to try to tell me that I'm not doing enough. And I cannot let him win because I have won. Even if I stop, like if everything was to end right now, I have won because I have not given up. I hope that makes sense. And I'm not going to give up on me. I've told a lot of people, I told my sister circle, I slept on me enough. I diluted and put myself to the back for a lot of things and in the room with a lot of people. Now, when I come in the room, I'm walking in there like I own it. Matter of fact, I'm coming in there moving and shaking. Let's just put it that way. Hey, Tiara. You say you are a great mom and it shows in your little princess. Thank you so much. Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate it. But, yeah, so with me having that on my mental last night, working on it today, I had to share that information with you guys because I know I cannot be the only person that has did a vision board, manifested, looking at it every day, seeing how you're working toward this goal. What's the next step? Next step is, are you prepared? Are you preparing yourself? You know, we know Thanksgiving be coming around and we be catching stuff while it be on sale, putting stuff in the freezer, putting stuff in the pantry for those holidays. We know kids' birthdays coming up, we be hiding stuff. But are you preparing yourself for the things that you see in your vision that God has for you? So I just wanted to touch base on it. Have anybody started? Have anybody thought about that? Am I the only one? I mean, I just be asking these questions because I'd be wanting people to think. I be wanting you to think. I be wanting you to participate. I be wanting, you to grow. I want all of us to win in this season. And another thing that it showed me was, even though we're all wanting to develop and grow in this season, all of us are in a different region, right? All of us are spread it out. So we know it's wintertime because the calendar told us that this is winter. But your winter may be cold and my winter may be freezing cold where somebody else is fighting snow and the other person is just they snowed up. And it's because it's different regions. And my savings might look different from your savings. Your savings might look different from the next person's savings because we don't all make the same money. But with that being said, as far as the mindset and like minded are two different things. I was sharing with someone the other day that, they were harping on, I need to be with somebody that had the same mindset. And I said, well, I need to be with somebody that has the same like minded. They was like, what's the difference? I said, well, a mindset is just preparing yourself to be in a state of a mind, right? But like minded, they're actually going to put some action behind it. They're actually going to like what they're partaking to do. We can all preach about changing our physical selves. We can all preach on saving. And we can all even start. But are we going to see each other through the finish line because we all want to see that greater prize 12 months from now? Like, are we all going to stick to this for a full 12 months where we're putting in $250 for savings? And somebody else's might be 100. Somebody else might be 50. But whatever your dollar amount is, have you figured it out by writing it down? You already said you're going to save. Now, have you figured out what your amount is? And now that you figured out what your amount is, have you started preparing yourself? Have you canceled that Netflix account? Have you left Hulu? Have you decided to not eat out this year? Like, go ahead. The light is on. The light not on. Okay, y'all, hold on one second. I thought I left the light on, but my daughter said I did not. So let me go see what I done did.
Introducing Tracy Live Stream Chat, the ultimate destination for engaging in discussions on wealth, health, and family life. Join us every Tuesday and Thursday for captivating conversations that you simply can't afford to miss. Delve into the secrets of success, learn valuable health tips, and gain insights into building strong and fulfilling financial connections. Here's the thing though, don't just watch. Actively participate and interact with experts and fellow viewers in real time. Mark your calendars, set a reminder, and get ready for an enriching live streaming experience that will leave you inspired and empowered. Don't miss out. Tune in to the Introducing Tracy live stream chat on Tuesday and Thursday at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time.
Okay, I am back. So yes, it was my fault. I did turn the light off, you guys. Don't know what happened there. Probably went in there and did something I wasn't supposed to do. But yeah, I really had those thoughts on my mind. I really wanted to share it, and I'm gonna get back on track as far as talking about business and personal credit. But while we're on that journey where we're already talking about vision, we're already talking about working on ourselves, I wanted to come in and talk about this because, you know, what's the next step? And it don't even really have to be on a time frame. And it's like another thing. Nothing is on a time frame where it's gonna hurt you. You can did you Okay, I'm sorry about that. I am back. Y'all, Lariah gonna have to go to daycare. I need to find a night daycare. I'm gonna tell these people I work a job at night, and I need assistance during these hours. So we kind of had a conversation about her giving me a little time, and then she's like, "Nope, not having it." Hey, cousin, just got out of my class. Thank you for being here. That's all right, Tiffany. Look, I know you always show up, but I thank you so much for being here. I was just sharing with everybody about, are you preparing yourself for the things that you wrote on your vision board and that you manifest um, last year, the end of the 21st, around the 21st? Like, are you preparing yourself for it? And I thought that was very important for me to, check on everyone to make sure that you are. And if you're not, then let's get started. Let's get started preparing ourselves, because we're asking for God to move some mountains, okay? And if we're going to ask him to move some mountains, we got to show him that we are doing our faith work and putting in work. She want to stream too. Markel, you exact. She need her own channel. She like just coming out here saying hello, and she love doing this. Okay, that's all she want to do. I'm writing it down and I'm praying. That's right, Tiara. That's what you have to do. You have to write it down, and then you have to pray about it. And when you write it down and you pray about it, you don't. We say pray about it, let it go, but you still got to put the work in. You still got to put the work in. The things that he wants us to let go is the things that are troubling us. So, like, if we have an issue that's troubling us, he wants us to let those go and let him work those things out. But all this stuff that we talking about, as far as like weight loss, generational wealth, saving, um, marriages, healthy marriages, staying married, staying in tune with our kids, all that stuff is work, and it's going to always be work, because those kids are going to change as they grow. It's called the next age. Like, I am not who I was at 35. I'm not who I was at 30. I'm for sure not who I was in my 20s. I'm just being honest. So it's like, with all that being said, when are you going live? Oh, you must be asking Markel that. When y'all invite me to the next game night. See? So Markel, we have a game night. You going live? Cause look, we'll have a game. We'll have a game night just so you can go live. Right? TK already on. She said we'll send you a link tomorrow. Boom, there it is. Drop the mic. But yeah. So I just wanted to just share as far as preparing yourself. And like I said, do it on your time, because I've already sat back and thought about mine and started writing. I'm just sharing it with you today. You're probably going to need tonight to process it, and then tomorrow to start writing it down as you're processing it. And then by the end of this week, you have a plan as well. So don't let me hold you on that part of it. But I just wanted to put that on your mind tonight, because after having conversations, I feel like, yeah, the next step is actually doing it, but how do you get to the next step? I mean, a lot of us probably won't even see our first paycheck until the 15th. So you're like, okay, so I'm prepared on the 15th to put $100 into my account, but that's the 15th. Do you have something to remind you to put the money in there on the 15th? That's a part of preparing. Rewrite, that's all it took. He say less. Y'all, I bought these little cute cups. It was like 4 in a pack. It was like Hello 2024. I thought it was so cute. Now I can't stop drinking out of them. I drink out of this cup every day. Like, in the morning time, I make my mushroom coffee and I drink out of it. For dinner, I drink out of it. I just been pouring my water and stuff in here and drinking it, because I'm like, I gotta get my water in. Like, that's another thing. I was drinking a gallon of water every day, and then I stopped. And after stopping, I can't get past 5 bottles. I'm like, I done had enough. I can't do it. But I'm slowly processing myself to do it because I'm slowly redoing my habits. I'm changing my habits. I had to switch up some stuff. Yes, Tierra, that is the rise. Excuse me, y'all. It's the Rise Mushroom Coffee. I'm obsessed with it, okay? I have 4 packs. I have 4 packs of it. It was on sale. It was on sale and I was able to use a discount. And I got like 4. And I said, well, you know what? I have that for the next 4 months. Hopefully they have another sale and I can get 4 more. I'm committed to drinking. I'm committed to having all natural stuff. And just like I'm waiting on my teas because my mama got all my teas because I left them in Mississippi. So therefore, I have to get all my teas over again. I'm just waiting for them to come in the mail. And once my teas are here, then I will partake. My daughter will. I typically give her anywhere from 2 to 4 ounces of the same teas that I drink 8 ounces of. I mean, it's all natural products. She's 4. It's not going to do anything to her. But when she was an infant, I want to say like 9 months old, I just would give her a couple of spoonsful of my tea. Do what now? I don't know where this coming from. This little tickle. Tiara say, what are the benefits? Well, let's see. So, energy, stress relief, focus, healthy digestion. Now, I will tell you that works. I'm just gonna put that out there. That works. And as far as the stress relief, I think that works as well. I'm not stressing, but life is different for me. Anybody that knows, I'm used to working a 9 to 5, and I have not worked for a company since January of last year. I've been self-employed, and I'm at home with a 4-year-old. Okay? And in my past life, I would have been really super stressed. But now I'm like, God got me. I got contracts that I work on. I have social media that I make income off of. And let's just put it this way. He is taking care of me. I have no complaints or no wants that have not been met. As long as that life insurance policy continue to get paid, if my internet go out, I'll be the first to let y'all know. But it fights a lot of stress hormones and immune system support. So I've been drinking this tea. I mean this coffee. Um, it's it's almost been a year. Um, yeah, it's almost been a year. I want to say February will be a year since I've been drinking this coffee, but I absolutely love it. Um, Now, when you first start taking it, I do recommend that you do what the package says as far as drinking it twice a day, just so they can get in your system. But I've been drinking it so long, I only drink it once. If I feel like I need a boost, I mean, I mix mine with my protein shake. Oh, show it again. Can you see it? I just want to make sure it stay up there long enough so you can see it. But this is the full packaging, and it's really, really good. I mix mine with protein. I buy the Atkins brand milk chocolate. And I have skinny syrup, pumpkin flavored, that I mix like a shot. And also, oh, you got a screenshot? Tiffany, I will put the coupon. You can use my coupon by me being um, a subscriber. I do have where you can save a certain percentage on your first order. So if you would like to order with them, I can give you my coupon, so you can take advantage of that. But yeah, so I do protein shake, this simple syrup, and 1 tablespoon of agave. And I'm telling you, it tastes like Lord, not chocolate milk, but hot cocoa. It tastes like hot cocoa because I use milk chocolate or dark chocolate protein mix. I have mixed it with cinnamon, and when I do the cinnamon, I don't do the pumpkin. If I do cinnamon, I do not do the pumpkin flavor because it wasn't good to me. I mean, pumpkin just seems like it's better with chocolate. Um, yeah. So I stand on this coffee. I have tried others, and it was thick. Yeah, no, it's a no for me. And plus, the benefits of it. I think this one has more benefits than the other ones do, and this one actually works. Like, hands down, I do not have a problem with anything naturally that takes place with my body. Now, granted, I work out, I drink water, and I am back to eating more fiber, more greens. So I will also add all of that too. Like this week, I have had cabbage, lettuce, kale, salads. Okay, so, but everything else, I'm good. Okay. I will be sharing my meal prep meals again next week. I'm getting back into doing my meal prep, um, to give some ideas for those of you that want to have, meal prepping, or if you just want to try different meals. I have one where I use, I call it shrimp and grits because that's literally what it is. But instead of the grits, it is cauliflower, and it is so good. It is so good. Now, I've heard a lot of people say they don't really like it, but hands down, I love it. I love it so much that I almost can eat it. I can't eat it every day because I've eaten it 5 days straight, but I can eat it very often. I can change up the sauce. I can do a white sauce and a brown sauce because I've done that too. And I've done it with chicken and I've done it with shrimp. I was thinking about maybe trying the combination of the two, but I will really have to work out, my protein. Like, okay, how to average chicken and shrimp, the protein, so I can make sure that I'm not overeating protein or under eating the protein that I need for me. So yeah. But other than that, if someone do have any business questions that they would like to ask, feel free to drop it in the comments. I will answer them. If you would like to do a 15-minute consultation, I do have those for 15 minutes for free. If you're wanting to work on your personal credit, if you just want to see where you stand, I do not have to pull your credit. I can send you the link. You pull your own credit. It comes to you. You can see it soon as you put all your information in. And they'll also email you your credit report. It'll email you your credit report. But if you're not going to continue to work with the software, you do have to cancel it. If you don't, you will be billed. There's no refund. It's not my rules, it's theirs. There's no refund, but you can get your credit report for $1 for the first 7 days. Okay, Markel, go ahead with your question. No, he said I got questions. Markel, you can have one question And after that, you have to call for a 15-minute consultation and see how many questions I can answer in 15 minutes. Hi, Belle. How are you? Some more healthier years. Exactly. Look, I need all the healthier years I can get. I got a 4-year-old. The older she gets, I ain't gonna say me, the older she gets, I'm like, what was I really thinking? You know, like, I have a 20-year-old and a 4-year-old. But oh well, I love my daughter. What's 3 major steps I need to do before purchasing my first home? Oh, that's an easy one. The first 3 steps that you need to do. Number 1, do you know where your credit stands? That will be the first one. Then number 2, do you know where your funds are coming for the closing of your home? Yeah, because by the time you know what your credit is and then where your funds coming from for your closing of your home, the third one, the third step will basically be, just having, I guess you'd say a setup to, depending on like what type of house you buy. Some people buy existing homes and the existing home be like 80 years old, or they buy new homes where they don't really have to save for a rainy day. But if you have an older home, you could run into having AC issues, leaking of the roof, just anything. And then depending on if someone lived in the house currently before buying it, or has the house been sitting on the market. So you really need to number 1, know where your credit stand. Number 2, where the funds coming from. And then 3, make the decision on what type of home you are going to go after. You can't make it up till Lil Raya gets to. Hold on, wait, Bella. You said you can make it until Pretty Lil Raya gets to marry. I'm praying to make it that long. I want to be in this same form or smaller when my daughter gets that old. Like, I want to be able to stand beside her and stand strong without no help. Like, I want to be my grandfather, like, for real. He's 92 years old, about to be 93 this year, y'all. That man walks by himself. He does everything for him. Only thing I do is ministrate his medicine and feed him and talk to him. And we love on him. You know what I'm saying? Like, I do not have to put any heavy duty caring into taking care of my grandfather. He is mobile. Okay? I'm like, thank you, God, for letting me know that it is possible for me to be able to get around for a very long time. But I got to make sure I take care of this temple. I got to take care of it. So, with that being said, I am really looking forward to doing everything with my daughter, even holding her hand if she need me to. When she started having kids, I'll be there. My mom was there for me for each birth, so I am definitely going to pay that forward. Why y'all picking on Markel? Or is Markel picking on y'all? Ain't nobody playing no bump. Well, yeah, that was Reap. Never mind. She did bring it up on the live. But yeah. So if anybody, like I said, if anybody have any questions, feel free. I'm here. I'm still doing that. And if anybody have any mortgage questions that they want to ask, I have 15 years of mortgage experience. I do not mind helping anyone. I've also had experiences where I bought my own house, and I bought investment properties. So there's not too much that I don't know about what to do, even though some of the things may have changed a little bit. But wherever there's a will, there's a way, and wherever there's knowledge, hey, I am game to keep myself sharp, to learn, to help, and to pour and help everyone in this season. Because if it wasn't for someone giving me the opportunity, I wouldn't know or have the knowledge that I have today. How do you feel about first time home buyer programs? That's a loaded question. So it just depends on the individual. There are some programs out there that you really can take advantage of. But keep in mind, nothing's for free. So those programs' interest rates are higher and you're going to pay for it. And you might go, okay, Tracy, how am I paying for something that they're going to pay for? You're paying for it in your interest, and they tack on 1 to 3 fees depending on which program it is. They have a registration fee, they have a processing fee, and the mortgage company already has a processing fee as well. So just depending on which lending company you decide to go to, those fees will, be adjusted as well. So it's basically, your situation. I tell people that if they do not have the funds and they know they don't have access to the funds for closing costs, then do the first time home buyers program. But try to find one where you're not locked in for 10 years. If you can find one, because there are some that you have to be locked in for 5 years, meaning you have to live in the house for 5 years as a primary residence. Then there are some that if your family dynamics change, you can, sell the house and buy a new house. So basically, you're a family of, this is just say you're a family of 2 and you grow to be a family of 6. Well, a family of 6 can't stay in a 2-bedroom home. So you have to be accommodated to be able to buy more home, a bigger house. So there are some, they have strict guidelines like that, but you just have to know what they are and make sure that you get it in writing yourself so that you can have it for your own knowledge. Because I hate for you to be in a situation where someone said, someone told, someone shared, and then when the time comes, they say, oh, I'm sorry, but you have to stay in this house another 4 years before you can sell, or you have to pay us back all of our money, which is 100% of the money that they gave you for your first closing. So should I immediately refinance with my VA loan? Oh, yes. Hands down. If you're a VA, yes. Yes. If you're a veteran, of course. Like, yes, get their money. Get their money. I'm just saying. I love working with VAs. Oh my God, I love doing VA loans. A lot of people will try to get you not to do a VA loan because a lot of lenders don't make that much money because the VA takes care of everything, like everything. But yeah, if you're a veteran, use your benefits. Use your benefits. That's all. I'm going to stay on that. Oh, okay, so Markel, you going live when? Tomorrow at 7:30? Or hold on, Reap, you going live tomorrow at 7:30? Y'all might have to send me a memo because y'all having a full-fledged conversation and I kind of feel like I'm behind. But yes, I hope I answered your question. Any more questions? Anybody? Instagram, y'all got anything for me? Twitch? Who out there on Twitch? So yeah, I'm sorry, y'all. I was trying to read these comments and trying to make sure that I was answering everything. And thank y'all so much for sharing. Like, y'all done shared this 9 times. Okay, y'all. Thank y'all so much. I appreciate it. Well, y'all, this almost been my hour. I don't have anything to add if you guys don't have any more additional questions. I will say this, we are coming up on the weekend, so take the time that you need to really, 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 really make sure that you're putting in the work and you're showing up for yourself. If I'm home, I will for sure, but my family might take me out for my birthday. Markel, was your birthday this month? You got more questions? Go ahead, Markel. I'm listening. I'm waiting. Look, I said I'm listening. I'm reading. Go ahead. Or are you pulling my leg? You might be pulling a Lariah. Tomorrow is your birthday? Oh, happy early birthday. One look, he gonna say 1/5/2024 is his birthday. Thanks, Tay. Tomorrow. Oh my goodness. Bella even said the happiest birthday, Markel. Y'all are so funny. Tiara, tomorrow's your birthday too. Happy birthday, sissy. Look at y'all. Happy birthday. I'm gonna be doing birthday shout outs on my live now. It's your birthday. Put a chat in the comment. If it's your birthday, put a chat in the comment. We got 2 birthdays. Ew. Okay. Why? Why? There you go. Quit playing with me. It's the closing costs and down payment more important. Hold on. Your closing costs and your down payment. Huh? Is the closing costs or down payment more important? They're 2 different things and you're going to have both. So your down payment goes off your loan program. And then your closing cost is based off how much it costs to close on this loan with the lender and the title company that you're working with. So like your appraisal fee, your title fees, your processing fees, your loan offer fees, which they call it origination fees. So you're going to incur both. When you get a CD, you're going to see both. They are not one and the same. I think, yeah, they're not one and the same. They're 2 different things. So, like, for example, if you're doing a VA loan, VA requires you to do 3.5%. And if you are, you can put higher, you can go higher on a FHA because FHA requires 3.5. Or if you want to put 5% down, then it's fine too. Conventional starts off at 3% or greater. Can I add any of that to the loan? So what they do is, you know what, Markel, get with me off the live because I can show you a preliminary CD and I can break it down to you like how it works. Because for a veteran, some veterans, all they pay is their earnest money and they don't have to bring any money to closing because their loan is 100%. Okay. But it'll be better if I can show it to you than tell it to you because it can be a little confusing. I have seen some veterans come to closing with money, especially if it's a new bill, and they go in there and they get surround sound speakers, upgrade the refrigerators, upgrade the siding. Those come with additional prices. So therefore, the loan is not rolling that in. They're paying the difference, if that makes sense what I'm saying. So all of that stuff, you are spot on with your questions, but all of that stuff is going to determine, again, what type of home you buy and the appraisal value and the lender and title company that you work with. Now, keep in mind that Sellers pick the title company, but you can pick your lending company. Yes, ma'am. This like 2-year plan. I'm only at the beginning. Okay, that works for me. Look, you gotta know when to start. Remember that preparing that I was just talking about. You gotta be prepared. So yeah, that is definitely a great thing. And like I said, I'm willing to help anybody because I know, personally, I've been on the other side of the table. I know how those documents can be confusing if you don't have somebody literally explaining it to you. Because see, they do this every day. You're buying this one-time property. You just need to know, am I good? And unfortunately, there are some people out there that be like, you're good, you're good, you're good. And then next thing you know, you're not. So if I can help with anything, I will promise you that. Oh, you want a ranch style home? That's interesting. I've seen my share of ranch style homes now. The ones that I'm familiar with are the ones that are in Texas, North Carolina, and I think Tennessee has some ranch style homes. But yeah, those are very, very nice homes. Right, Tay? He's starting. That's the fact right there. That's the first major fact. Yes, here they are some gorgeous houses. Like I love it. I really, I ain't gonna even finna get in now. I really like the sliding doors, but anyway, let me stop because talking about real estate, talking about homes, baby, that is, I definitely could talk about that all day. Tracy is definitely the perfect person to help. Thank you, Tiffany. Thank you for that lovely, kind remark. Because you know, I really enjoy being in lending. It taught me so much, and I really enjoy helping my community because it's a lot that I did not realize until being on social media that we don't know. And there's not a lot of people out there willing to teach you if you're not actively looking at that moment. They're like, I need somebody to buy a house now, not 5 years from now. So yeah, you can call me. Then when you call, they like, can I call you back? And they don't call you back. You know what I'm saying? Like that's messed up. Because everybody needs a little guidance. You know, they feel like because you're grown, you don't need that much guidance. But even grown people need guidance, you know? So I'm definitely here for that. Taywood is so positive all the time. I think my whole circle is positive all the time. Markel, but she really is positive. Like I love Tay because I read some of her comments to other creators and I be like, oh, Tay is so positive. I'm like, I love that. And another reason I can really honestly appreciate that, a lot of my friends have picked on me. They've like, they picked on me for being, oh, you're like the little life coach. What you trying to say? Because I'm, able to, yeah, anyway, I'll keep that comment to myself. But, for every negative thing that someone can think of, I can think of 5, 10 positive things to come back for everything negative. I guess you just have to have that mindset, number one. And if you don't have that mindset, then we don't even need to be in the same circle because it's enough negativity walking out the front door, greeting you like, psh, the wind is cold. Psh, it's snow outside. Psh, the drivers can't drive. So it's like, why? Why be negative? You have the knowledge and the personal experience. Yes, Tiffany, that is very true. That is very true. And I need to continue to work on that knowledge because, man, the world is definitely evolving and it's evolving fast, really fast, faster. You can also relate to this because you have an older daughter and a younger son. So just looking at our kids shows us that the world is evolving fast. I mean, the things that my daughter do at 4, I'm like, I don't remember my son doing this. at 4, maybe 7, 6, but not 4. And the way my daughter expresses herself, I was on the phone with one of my colleagues that's really a good friend of mine now, just before I jumped on this live. And my daughter was expressing to me that our trip to the store today, she got Lorraine got 3 toys. She bought a Coco Melon fire truck, not a fire truck, tractor that sings. She bought a Spider-Man looking girl that's a car that throws tokens. And then the third toy was some the food. So it's like a sandwich that you can put together with the french fries, ketchup on a tray. Right? So she came in here less than an hour ago expressing to me that she was mad. And I'm like, why are you mad? I'm on the phone. So my friend girl, she can hear this whole conversation. And she's like, I'm mad because we went shopping and I didn't get no Paw Patrol. And I'm like, I'm mad too. I said, I'm mad too. Because you didn't get no Paw Patrol. And she's like, looking at me and I'm looking at her. She looking at me and I'm looking at her. We were doing an R. Kelly scene. Okay? It was like doing a whole R. Kelly scene. And she said, I didn't get a Paw Patrol. And I said, well, we went in the store to get Coco Melon, JJ, and you got JJ, Spider-Man, and some food, play food. I said, so I'm mad at you because you didn't bring up Paw Patrol in the store. I did what I thought I was supposed to do as a mother. I took my kid to the store and I allowed her to get toys. Now, it worked out for me because everything we got was $4.99. Okay? Coco Melon is not cheap. But we were able to find a $4.99 toy in each category. Matter of fact, I think her Spider-Man was less than $4.99. So sad, too bad. But her expressing her, I'm mad. Y'all, I used to get so overwhelmed when she first did that. Now I'm just like, well, why are you mad? I talk it all the way through. She expressed her feelings so well for a 4-year-old. And I'm like, I'm 38 and I'm just now learning how to express myself like that with people outside of my mom. Because my mom, I can lay it on thick. New people, I'm like, yeah, I'm mad, but it's okay. My mama, I'm mad. This person did this. They said this. I did this. Da 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 da. You know, story just goes on and on and on. That 4-year-old, she got me beat in that department. She's like, I'm mad. It's your fault. You didn't do this, and I'm mad. Okay, now how do we fix this? Because we went to the store. I said, get what you want. You got what you wanted. It wasn't Paw Patrol, so I'm mad. I'm mad with you. I don't know if that was the right approach, but she ain't in my face, so. Parenting does not come with a handbook, so I'm still learning, okay? I don't know what I would have done if my son would have came to me and said, Mom, I'm mad. I'm like, okay, I'm mad too. What you want me to do? That's a good thing that she's comfortable. Baby, she is past comfortable, okay? Now, don't get me wrong. My son can get really, really, really deep with me about a lot of stuff. He can talk to me. He can open up, and I really appreciate that because he's a man, he's a male, and he does. So I'm glad that my kids are comfortable talking to me because I'm super comfortable talking to my mom. So I'm really appreciative for that. But I'm still learning how to deal with her saying, I'm mad. Like, y'all have to experience that to understand where I'm coming from a 4-year-old. Okay? I mean, I'm still learning. All right, you guys. I'm not gonna hold y'all. Like, I really appreciate y'all, but I'm not gonna keep y'all because it is Thursday. It is Friday Eve, and I am going to go in here and play with my daughter with her new toys. Y'all know if I got her some new toys, we did get some activity books. Okay, that's what I was gonna do. I was gonna show y'all what we got at Five Below. Y'all, we went to Five Below and lost our mind. Like, I went to Five Below and lost my mind. I got so many activity books, and we're gonna be working on her writing. So I got some books for her to write in that she can trace the letters. Super excited for that. This is going to be a challenge. I'm left-handed, she's right-handed, but she uses her left hand sometimes. Yeah. So pray for me. Pray for me. Just pray for me. I'm glad I caught you on your live. Thank you, Tiara. I'm glad you caught me too. I'm glad that you are here. I love the positive vibes. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you, Bella, for being here. You say keep us. Marquette, what do you mean? Tiffany say she's too cute. Yeah, she's definitely cute. But I'm telling you, if you had that 4-year-old standing in front of you saying, I'm mad. I don't know how cute they look. But yeah, she's definitely, I mean, she's an angel. She's really God sent. All kids, everybody is God sent. Okay, I'm not gonna say it like that. But this one right here, she really is God sent. Anybody that knows my story knows that it was very, very, very overdue, and she's here, and I can't do nothing but love on her, and I can't do wrong by her because I prayed for this girl. I prayed for her. Okay. You just want us on here to 12 so we can say happy birthday. Really, Tay? That's what my kid want. Nah, I'm not staying on here to 12. I was on Jamaica Live yesterday, and I was like, okay, I gotta go to sleep. If I'm gonna get up and work out, I got to get this sleep in. There's one thing that I said I was not going to do is not get my rest. She touched on it on her own live as far as getting a proper amount of sleep. So I was like, I got to get these 7 hours. Got to. And then it's not just sleeping, it's like in a deep coma sleep. Not just laying there and resting. You know, I don't want to rest. I want to sleep. That's a good idea. Look, who finna go live now? Tay, are you finna go live? That's what you about to do? Oh my goodness. I like it better when everything was under 5. Right, because it's 5:55 now. Everything is 5:55. But I got the best shirts for 5:55. Like, I don't even think I could have told somebody to make these shirts and paid $5.55 for it, okay? Let's just put that out there. I got Lariah's shirt that I'm really, really super excited about. I got myself some shirts that I was just like, I gotta have this one and this one and this one. Yeah. Then after that, I was like, okay, no more shirts. But I really, really enjoy going to Five Below and getting a lot of the activity books. I got some games because I was like, you know what, TK not gonna be able, not TK, but Reaper's not gonna be able to have all these games by herself. So I got some cards. They were $1, and it basically games that I could do virtual. So I was like, this is going to be nice. I gotta sleep doing it live because I can't stay up. Because I couldn't stay up last night, right? I couldn't stay up neither. First I was just like, okay, let me just lay in the bed. And if I lay in the bed and I just listen. But it got to a point where I was like dozing off. I'm like, I gotta go. I gotta get off. I was like, bye y'all. I'm sorry. I'm tapping out. I'm gonna start watching you more. This was all positive and some very important information. And I promised myself better for 2024. Tiara, every Tuesday, every Thursday, baby girl, I'm here. I'm here. This is helping me be accountable for self, while I'm helping others be accountable. So come into the room, if you're not able to, I understand. I am going to have it where my lives will be on my feed. Feel free to watch them anytime. Okay? But yeah, I am I'm dedicating this year to everything and more. Like I know what manifesting can do for your life. I've done it and it has worked. It is working, okay? Because I would have never thought that I would be where I am a year later and self-employed completely. No W2 income and not over here about to pull my hair out or thinking about doing some stuff that I don't have no business doing for some money, okay? That is not my narrative. God has supplied all of my needs. All of my needs. All of my kids are taken care of. Period. Hands down. Okay? So, yes, I just, I want to be able to help everyone. Everyone in my circle. I want to be able to be a blessing and help someone, anyone, everyone. Why did you pick Tuesdays and Thursdays? Because Wednesdays, I typically like to have my Alcorn trainings on Wednesdays or Mondays. So I didn't want to be working two platforms um, or having to, I guess you would say, focus on two different topics with school training, business training, and then social media. So that's why I picked Tuesday and Thursday. Also because it's Tuesday, Thursday. My name is Tracy. It is what it is. And then I be wanting to, be free for Friday. So it's like I'll jump on somebody else's live on Friday. I didn't want to go live on Friday. And Monday, that's the beginning of my week. Really, my week started on Sunday. I relax and prepare on Sunday. I watch football, I meal prep, and I get ready for the week. So my week doesn't start on Monday, which traditionally I think everybody said their week start on Monday. Mine starts Sunday. I'm just saying. What experience have you had when you're manifesting or manifested? What experiences have I had? Several. I've had several experiences, Markel. Like, I have encountered hearing God. Okay, I I have heard Him say, "Be still." I have heard Him say, "Go." I haven't have given He has given me visions of my dreams. Um, for example, my daughter, 2018 was the year that I manifest and pray for her. 17, 18, I did it in the beginning. I kind of slowed down, entered a 6-month relationship, and never lost faith, but my mental started going. I guess you would say I had a mental breakdown. Let's just call it spade a spade. I had a mental breakdown in 2018. Okay. The psychiatrist and my doctor, they both wanted to put me on medicine. At first, I was kind of rebellion. I didn't want to go on the medicine, but I couldn't control my emotions. So I went ahead and got on the medicine. I felt like I was being stalked. I felt like I was being watched. So therefore, I moved out of my townhouse that I was currently buying to own, and moved in with a friend of mine. And she allowed me to live with her while I moved out of my townhouse. Her and my sister and my sister husband and my nieces moved me. Um, and then I just went back to what I knew. Um, I went back to the altar. I went back to the altar, and when I say altar, I'm not talking about the church altar. I'm talking about an altar that you can literally put up in the space of your home, and you write down what it is that you want, and you burn it, and you ask God, for these things. And I wrote my daughter out from every intimate detail that I could think of. I wrote it out. And with my history, medical history, some would say she shouldn't be here today. But I know a God that is higher than medical, okay? So, my daughter was my best pregnancy. I told all of my friends and my family that I was having a daughter. And I had some to ask me, how do you know it's a girl? What if it's a boy? Are you going to be disappointed? Pretty much all of the ones that were asking me if I was going to be disappointed knew about my mental breakdown. So they were like, they wanted to know if I was in a good headspace if I was having a boy. I'm like, I'm not having a boy. I'm having a girl. And God showed me. Like, it is what it is. And I could look at them and tell that they were in disbelief. Period. A really, really, really good friend of mine looked at me like, oh, okay. She didn't say, oh, okay, but that was the look. And I just smiled but that wasn't my first encounter with God doing it. God did that with me for my son. Like, when I was pregnant with him, I did not ask about having a girl or a boy. I wasn't really worried about it, which sex it was. But I was afraid of delivery. And I just needed to know that if anything happened between childbirth, that I was going to be okay. God showed me my child, and I even told my mom and my god sister under heavy anesthesia that why y'all looking at me? Why y'all not in there looking at Daniel? They were like, Daniel's here, and I'm like, yeah. I was like, I was like, he's this big. He's like 7 pounds, and I was like, he got really, really curly hair. His eyes are gray, but I doubted they stayed that way. And I was still pregnant. I was I was still pregnant, but my mom said that was God letting me know that I was going to be okay after delivering him, because she told me and my god sister told me afterwards. They shared the story with me that I shared with them, and I was still pregnant. I was, still, waiting to have him. My kid, I used to be like a little shaky about talking about it, but now I can talk about it because you know a lot of people are experiencing a lot of things with their mental and they're not seeking for help. Okay, so I can talk about it because if me talking about it's going to help the next person get the help that they need, then that's what I want to do. Do you feel like your daughter saved you? My son saved me. My daughter just gave me confirmation of my faith. That's what my daughter did. My daughter gave me confirmation of my faith in my God. That's what she did. And she also, my daughter does this thing, and she's been doing this since 7, 8 months. She takes your face, she pulls it toward her, and she looks at you, and she's like, I love you. And she's an angel, okay? So she helps me, she motivates me to do and be who I am. She pushes me to keep going. So if that's not God, then I don't know what else that could be. But as far as saving me, she's the number one reason why I got off the medicine, because I was pregnant. I was on the medication I was on 3 different types of pills for anxiety and depression. And when I became pregnant, I got off all 3. Later on in my pregnancy, I did have to go on a very mild anxiety medicine due to work and just, you know, normal life. Um, so yeah, but she she still like even her being here, like I've shared with people that COVID, I know it was a very, it is, because it's still going on. I know it's a very strange era in our life right now, but COVID helped me recover because I did not I was not living alone. I have not lived alone in over 4.5 years. I have always lived with a family member or had somebody live with me. So even though technically I'm with my grandfather that's 92 years old, I'm in a city that my mom's not here, my dad's not here, and my friends that were coming to my rescue are not here. So I feel that I am learning how to be independent again. Um, I take baby steps. I am able to go to the store. I don't stay in there very long. I still cannot and I will not ever go to a Walmart. I just can't. My anxiety, just even thinking about it, just goes to 1,000. But yeah, I can go to Ross, I can go to Target, and I feel fine. I found some stores. I mean, we've been to the movies. I feel comfortable going to the movies. But at one time, I wasn't even able to go to the movies, and I love going to the movies. Back in Texas, I went to the movie theater. Oh man, like once a week. Me and my coworkers, we used to go every week at one time because we had these movie passes, and we paid like $9 a month to go see 4 movies a month every week. So yeah, it was hard for me to go to the movies. I felt like I was just, overwhelmed with people. And then the movies were attacking me because I would get emotionally involved. And it was just, it was a very out of body experience. I had the experience, I lived through the experience, and I am still growing from my anxiety and from depression. There are some days that I do not feel like getting out of the bed, but I have the motivation of my daughter. She wakes up and she's like, "It's morning time. There's the sun. Time to get up, mommy." And I'm like, "Okay." So, and then there are other mornings where I'm up and, completed breakfast, medicine, coffee for my grandfather, and working on breakfast or something. So, yeah, it's just, it's life. That's my life. And I am not using it as a crutch. I'm not allowing it to take over me. I am working through the process. What are you what's your go-to meal prep, and does your body ever get tired of them? My go-to for my meal prep. So, um I have some meals that I have written down that I did when I lost my first 61 pounds. So I'm probably going to revert over to some of those meals. My favorite is just salmon and shrimp and chicken, or plant-based meat with a lot of vegetables. So I just, heavy on the veggies. I have seen her make that face and she can touch anyone's heart. Right, Tiara? Right? Like, girl, make you want to cry sometimes. Yes, Mariah, like I said, it's the eyes. It's something. They really do. You have anxiety in Walmart because of the cluster of, or the shooting. Oh, definitely no shootings. I have not experienced a Walmart with shootings, and I really hope I never experience nobody's stores with shooting because I don't ever want to experience that. But it's the clutter, it's the people, it is the loudness. I feel like everybody in Walmart is really loud. Like the person beside them, they're screaming. It makes me so uncomfortable. So yeah, it's embarrassing when I try to recall when something happens. Okay, well you were, I don't know. I wouldn't be embarrassed. Things were chaotic. Everything became blurry. Oh, hold on. Markel, was that question from me as far as my anxiety in Walmart? Okay, I think that was for me. And then, you know what? Let me look on my phone. Cause on the platform, I can't. I'm not able to tell when you guys are replying to someone else's comments. All of them come over to me single. So I'm sorry if it be seeming like I'm kind of like stuttering and not understanding if this is a question for me or a question for someone else. I am still. Well, that's not gonna work. Thank you, Tierra. I just saw where you said I'm wishing you to have a million plus followers. Thank you. I am claiming that we are definitely getting a million. Well, I had said a billion on my vision board. I was like a billion, billions of supporters, billions. Can y'all see that? Nope, can't even see it because of, next time I make sure it's in white. But billions, billions of supporters. Tiffany said yes. I have a hard time at Walmart too. Yes, Walmart is just, and even in my hometown, that's why I know it's not. It's not really the. It's not really just. Um. It's not really just. What am I trying to say? It's any Walmart. Like I feel like in my hometown, I know quite a few. Even though there's a lot of new faces, because I've been gone for several years, but it's still some familiar faces, but it's still uncomfortable. Like as soon as I go into a Walmart, I start sweating. I just my breathing change. I just like clam up. It's just too much. Dollar Tree is stress you out. You know what? Dollar Tree stressed me out too because they be having stuff. It be the stuff that be. It be stuff that be like this on the shelf, and then yeah, I be like, but it's so weird because like Ross, somebody had shared with me that Ross is a cluttered store to them, but stuff is kind of like spread it out. The closed aisles are kind of like not on each other where you can two people can walk down the aisle. I guess it depends on which store you're at. And then like when I found these books, the bookshelf that they had it on, sitting up on, I could tell which books were, what they were without touching them. But because I was moving a journal or something out of the way, that's when I ran up on the first book. And when I saw the first book, I was like, okay, God, now I see why I'm over here. Because we literally went to Ross only to get toys. And I wanted to see what other journal they may have had because I had got this from there, which is a 2024 weekly planner. And I thought this planner was very, very, very detailed and organized for the next 12 months of my life. Instead of using a notebook, I could put it in here like a little notebook, but have it per month because my trainings are monthly with Alcorn. So now I can put it in there, and I know I can put my title, I can put the date, and I can, go back and recall versus going through a notebook trying to go through page by page what I wrote. I'm trying to declutter my life. Okay? I love myself some Ross and Burton's and Didi's. Girl, I miss Didi's. Now, there is a Didi's here, and it's in the same shopping plaza. I have not been because it just look like every time I look, it's like 20 people going in at one time. Mm-hmm. Okay. Try to go back. Okay, I'm coming, okay? Tell Papa I'm coming. Alright, guys. Mommy. Huh? Okay. Okay, I'm gonna have to end my live for sure. I gotta give my granddaddy his medicine so that he can get ready for bed and all of that good stuff. Thank y'all so much. Um, I'll be here next Tuesday. And like I said, if y'all need anything, please feel free to reach out. All of my contact information is on my social platform under my profile or about me. So definitely do that. Don't DD's discount. Not DD discount. It's always so empty. Really? The one here ain't never empty. People are always going in. Now I just look past it. I go straight to Target or straight to Kroger's. I pass DD's altogether. All right, you guys. My plans almost worked. We were so close. Yeah, you were. But I gotta go. Good night, y'all. Y'all have a good Friday and a great weekend. Bye.
Introducing Tracy Live Stream Chat, the ultimate destination for engaging in discussions on wealth, health, and family life. Join us every Tuesday and Thursday for captivating conversations that you simply can't afford to miss. Delve into the secrets of success, learn valuable health tips, and gain insights into building strong and fulfilling financial connections. Here's the thing though, don't just watch. Actively participate and interact with experts and fellow viewers in real time. Mark your calendars, set a reminder, and get ready for an enriching live streaming experience that will leave you inspired and empowered. Don't miss out. Tune in to the Introducing Tracy live stream chat on Tuesday and Thursday at 9 p.m. Central Standard Time. We'll see you there.